Hoes. Let's just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes? Hoes. And this double standard we seem to have. Now everybody knows what a hoe is, but the question is, why is the term hoe really only applied to females? Well, I think I have an answer for that question, which I'm going to break down in two parts: sex initiation and power of the word. Let's start with sex initiation, meaning how people go about getting sex. Now 95% of the time, this process is completely different for men and women. And it's that difference that sets the foundation for the standard that we have. You all know the procedure. Men ask for sex, and women give it. And it's this simple fact that makes us look at the number of partners that men and women have completely different. Because dudes have to put in work to get sex. Look good, be suave, make her laugh, make her smile, do this, do that. Whatever it takes to sweep off her feet before they get to pussy. So when a dude has a high number, you just look at him like, damn, alright then, I see him. Keep putting in work then, bro, high five. Because even if this motherfucker is beautiful, he still had to be at least somewhat impressive to get that many girls. But on the flip side, females don't have to do shit but look pretty. Hell, sometimes not even that. And dudes will still try to throw dick. They don't even have to say shit but yes, and bam, dick. So when a girl's number is high, well, it just seems like it's easy to convince her to give up the pussy. Because if it wasn't, well, the number will be lower. And it's this easiness that's automatically associated with being a hoe. I'm just telling you how it is. But that alone isn't enough to set the standard that we have, so let's move on to power of the word, which I'm going to break down like this. Have you ever called somebody a name that they didn't respond to? Or have you ever seen a bully try to call somebody some rude shit that they just ignored? What happened? They see that the name has no effect and therefore it's pointless to call them that. So they stop calling them that. Which is exactly what happens when you call a dude a hoe. A dude could fuck 5 girls that he just met in the same night. Someone could call him a hoe and he'll be like, but I fucked 5 bitches though. Which doesn't make sense, but it's somehow still a valid response. He don't care about being called a hoe because A, he's proud that he could convince 5 girls that he just met to fuck him in the same night, and B, he had fun like shit. Having fun while achieving goals? He don't give a damn about what you think, which is why the name hoe doesn't stick. But on the other hand, a girl could fuck with one dude that she just met, be called a hoe, and it would be valid. But it's not because she's actually a hoe, it's because she feels like a hoe. Now this is where you gotta pay attention, people, because I'm about to try to drop some knowledge on your ass. You see, men and women want different things when it comes to sex. Men just want the physical, which is the pussy, or the ass if that's your preference, no judgment here. But women want to get to know somebody, feel a connection, all that emotional type shit before they give up the physical. So if they choose to forego taking the time to establish those things and just give up the pussy real quick, there tends to be a backlash of guilt if the dude doesn't stay around because they feel like they were too easy. Or in other words, they feel like a hoe. So when you call a girl a hoe, there tends to be the strong negative response because in her mind she already feels like one. And this causes her to be sad, pissed off, defensive, all types of shit. All because you're validating the thoughts that she already has about herself. And it's this reaction that gives society the confirmation it needs to keep using the word hoe towards women in this context. Because society thinks if she wasn't a hoe, she wouldn't be trying so hard to defend herself. If she wasn't a hoe, she wouldn't feel like shit right now. And this is why the name sticks. Did you catch that? Did you get it? If not, let's review. On the surface, the standard is just a result of men having to work for their numbers and women just giving them out when they see fit. But when you really dig into the subject, you see that the difference in actions causes a difference in each sex's response to their numbers and how they achieve them. Men's actions give them the confidence to shrug off the word hoe and replace it with something more positive, like pimp, player, the shit, that nigga, whatever they comfortable with. While women's actions in the same scenario end up leaving them feeling guilty and shamed. That's why they reluctantly accept the word hoe. But if you just ignore all the extra shit and look at the numbers for just being numbers, 20 is still 20, regardless of what you are. Or at least that's how I see it. And in the end, this is just my opinion on the subject. If you agree, then feel free to like the video, share the video to spread the knowledge, whatever you see fit. If you don't agree, feel free to leave a comment in the section below to try to fix my theory. It's up to you. Now I also have an idea how to get rid of this standard, sorta. But I like to keep my videos relatively short, so if you're interested in seeing that, then let me know, and I'll see what I can come up with.